Very nice, Jimmy the Bag. All right, let's start with Toronto-Boston, right? The Raptors are off of 2 straight losses. Boston crushed Chicago last game. They were off a bunch of losses, too. So the Raptors off of 2 straight losses. Bounce-back spot for them. Boston had a terrible road trip. They're off of their first bounce-back game. Question is, are the Raptors going to bounce back here? Is Boston going to continue their bounce-back here?
Boston is the best 8-6 team you are ever going to see in the history of the NBA. Raptors on their first 2-game losing streak. As you said, I was very proud to see Dwayne Casey come back and be a hero and beat the Raptors. God, I know that Casey doesn't make the right adjustments and stuff like that, but I like him as a person, and I wish him the best, and I completely understand why the Pistons snapped him up as soon as they could. Pelicans and Pistons came into Toronto and beat them, 2 average clubs. It's funny. I loved DeRozan and Larry so much as guys. I love that Raptors team so much, and I don't know. I can't explain this feeling with Kawhi out on the court, knowing we only get Kawhi for 1 season. It's a weird feeling where I'm very confused with my feelings for this club right now. Raptors let a 19-point lead slip away against the Pistons. They had trouble from 3. They missed 9 of their first 10 3-pointers in both of those games. They finished 4 of 20 from deep in Wednesday's loss. Toronto, 8 turnovers, scored just 16 points in the fourth quarter. Danny Green, lower back tightness. Norman Powell, shoulder. CJ Miles, adductor. And now Serge Ibaka with right knee soreness. We'll see. We'll figure out what's going on with Serge throughout the game. Dan Kelly here. Oh, first off, Ski Profit says, I'm on Celtics money line. So nice that Ski's joining us. Barry Cohen says, Boston money line. Farshad Hassami, Boston over. But Dan Kelly, Toronto, Boston under 218. The line move is against me, but if it moves up, I will put more on it. Let's keep breaking this down. Celtics are on the first half of a back-to-back. They have the Jazz at home tomorrow night, coming off a 111-82 win. They outscored the Bulls 92-58 in the final 3 quarters. Al Horford says, coming into this season, we were all expecting that we would just kind of take over, and we're very dangerous. I feel like we've been humbled a little bit. We're in a position now where we have an opportunity to start building that, and we have to do it every night. If we're able to do that, we have a chance to be special. Marcus Morris missed that game on Wednesday because of an illness. I'm not sure. No one really knows if he's going to be good to go right now. Dave LA says, just enjoy Kawhi while you can. Dave LA, I don't work like that, Dave LA. I don't work like that. I can't just like him for 1 year. If he leaves after this 1 year, I'm going to despise him. And I really loved Kawhi before all the drama in San Antonio. The more I talk about it, the more I see what everybody out in the chat is saying. I feel like the Celtics are the play here. What is the spread right now on the Celtics, and how's it moved?
The spread on the Celtics, hold on 1 second. The spread on the Boston Celtics is, very tiny move in favor of Boston. They were 1.5 on the overnight line. Now they're up to 2.
I think Dan Kelly is right with this total play. I think this is going to be an extremely intense game with tight defense. It's really moved. The total's moved to the over.
Dan Kelly says, Pete, please fade my nerds with spreadsheets pick. I'm good with this comedy shit, Jim. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with this comedy shit. I'm bad with monetizing it, but I'm good with the comedy shit. Right, let's see. What do you have, Jim?
Theodore McIntosh is right. Too short for animosity. You're absolutely right, Theodore McIntosh. It's a waste of energy. You're absolutely right, but I need to remind myself of that sometimes.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Jim? What did you ask me?
I'm very interested in this total as well with Dan. I think that it's going to be a very tight game.
He's talking about the Boston game.
Yes. What is the movement being? How bad is it moving to the over?
Let me just find the sorry, I got to find the totals here. SBRodds.com is where we're looking right now. Totals here, SBRodds.com. It's wow, Boston Toronto.
Yeah.
Exploded up. Opened at 214. I didn't see this line move until just now. It's up to 218. 4-point line move to the over.
I think Dave Stewart, I like the over too.
But then again, look what happened yesterday, Jim. Great call on that Minnesota game. There were some line moves that at times indicated that you might have been on the wrong side. Went way under. You know what I'm saying? Remember the Minnesota total in NBA?
2 days ago.
Oh, was that 2 days ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
And that sadly was my only win of that night.
So it seems like these line moves in NBA are starting to get a little bit less certain, a little bit less one way, and a little bit less predictive than they were earlier in the year.
Bookie Lover Q says Raptors are pissed, out to prove a point. Got to beat the man to be the man. Close game. I'm Twat Waffles on Boston. This is the best 8-6 team you're ever going to see. You're getting the Celtics at a huge discount because they're 8-6. I'm very interested in this total, but I will be bagging the Boston Celtics right now, Pete.
You want it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got here for you, Jim. 2 minus 109 is what we can give you. Okay, Jim will take Boston -2 minus 109. Current line at Pinnacle.
-2 minus 109. And what would I get on the money line? Just out of curiosity.
The money line would be about 115, 120 or so. Let me just find it. Let me just find it. Boston. Oh no, sorry, 130. Sorry,
Okay,
125 at Will Hill. Right.
125.
Yeah, we can give you that.
I'm comfortable with this spot. My man, Dom Ricci, who we had the pleasure of hanging out with at IFBC. My God, do I love this dude. All respect to the great NHL LoBag insight. Getting my hockey chops back at 3 of the 4 posted last night over in the Wild game. Toronto team total over. Montreal money line. Lost Rangers plus Seattle. Doubled up on units. Beautiful, beautiful work, Dom. Yeah, I like where we stand. I like the Celtics here. I'm going to keep an eye on this total.
Okay.
Keep a very close eye on this total.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.